Morning. So Ahmed Aboutaleb is a typical Dutch name, isn't it? I'm an immigrant and live in the Netherlands for 45 years, a mayor. So a small opinion poll. Do you know where Rotterdam is? Please raise your hand. Oh, I have a lot of friends. Thank you so much. It's a pleasure to share some new solutions with you today. As you may know, all cities have a lot of people work on the streets to collect garbage and to do some recycling and clean streets and so on. But collecting organic, non-organic paper and glass and textile is done in Rotterdam, all separated, but it's not enough. We know that all that work is very complicated for our citizens to do, and especially if you have a lot of high buildings, then it's collecting garbage separated. It's a very difficult work to do. So we launched a campaign, and the campaign is called, you see it. We call waste a gold that is transported by cars like this one. From trash to treasure is a campaign. And we consider that waste, in fact, is raw material that can be used to make new products. It has value. So now cities maybe are taxing people for collecting garbage, and you simply don't know in the future we cities will pay citizens to collect the garbage because garbage is collecting value. So we put 100% electric trucks on the streets, and people see them, they are visible, and the campaign is called Transport of Gold. And it's funny to tell you that we yesterday received a prize for this campaign in Bilbao in Spain that was silver for gold, the second prize. So we have been struggling with collecting plastics again, like all cities, packaging. Plastics comes in many forms, too many if you ask me. The industry might receive a warning. You have to act, otherwise I see that governments in a lot of parts in the world will act by imposing regulations, so take that into consideration. That brings me to the next one. Time for a technological solution. A whole new post-separation plant has been built recently in our city. It started in May and it will be full operational by the end of the year. So people do not, there's no need to separate at the source. We will do that to them before incineration at the end of the process. The best, of course, is not to use single-use plastics. Second one is to collect it. And a third one is a technological solution like you see here. So this is a big-scale technological solution. We also, of course, support, like all cities, smaller experiments. Then the next slide is a very sophisticated one. Two students had to think about a graduation project, so they decided to try to change leftover food in the market to make products out of it. They collected food waste on the market at the end of the day and managed to transform this into durable leather-like material like this. So this is probably made from tomatoes. And they are a success. They started a company called Fruit Leather from Rotterdam. They not only make bags, but also book covers and even shoes. Ladies? A good idea. So if you don't succeed in Milano, go to Rotterdam. So this is not one solution, of course, to do this type of work and to deal with waste. I'm really keen in learning for a lot of other solutions that I expose here today. And we need, of course, to learn from our experiences, from our successes, but also from our failures. I have been traveling a lot and have been seeing wonderful solutions in a lot of places in the world, like last 2 weeks in Medellin. Our colleague, the mayor of Medellin, is here, how people are using plastic bottles to charge the card for traveling using the subway. So fascinating. 45 small bottles are enough for one trip. So It's another way of dealing with waste, and a lot of experiments in the world. I think that experiment exists also in Italy, so we have to learn from each other. That's why Rotterdam is nominated for organizing the ISWA Congress next year. The ISWA World Congress will be 21 somewhere in September, so look on our website in the city of Rotterdam. So thank you for listening to me and inviting me to share some solutions with you. Thank you much.